If any of you watching this lurk the internet as much as I do, you've probably seen this ad by Takis.
Gaming is intense, but Takis are seriously intense.
Or even this version of it.
Gaming is intense, but Takis are seriously intense.
These ads were released back in late 2021 to early 2022, and they advertise these chips called Takis. Now, for my British viewers, for the remainder of this video, I will be calling Takis chips, not crisps, because 1, chips is easier to say than crisps, and 2, I have a bigger American audience than British, which, by the way, get that down.
But before all else, I made a promise to myself at the beginning of this year that I would reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of it. And currently we're doing amazingly on that goal. We're at 220 subscribers as of recording this, which is incredible, but I need you guys to do the rest, because I can't do it alone. So, if you enjoy this video or any of the other videos on my channel, please subscribe.
We've probably all seen these ads because they became huge memes, and because of the amazing success of the Ninja Takis ad, the Charlie D'Amelio Takis ad, the John Cena Takis ad, Takis skyrocketed to fame instantly overnight. And to those of you who live under a literal rock, you might be asking, what are Takis? Well, Takis are a brand of spicy chip. The whole point is that all types of them are spicy. You can't get like a mild version of Takis. They are all spicy, no matter what flavor you get. And some of them even more spicy than the others. Now, apart from the spice, the main selling point of Takis is their signature look. If you look at these chips, they are really eye-catching. It's almost like they engineered them in a lab to be perfect for YouTube thumbnails, because every YouTube thumbnail they are in, they instantly grab your eye because of their really shocking color. Takis, the original flavor at least, are bright red, and another flavor of them are bright blue, which you don't have to be a culinary expert to understand that bright red and bright blue aren't exactly natural flavors. And don't you dare say blueberries, because blueberries are purple. Now, after these two ads premiered, everyone on the planet was shilling Takis. You would see them in almost every video. People trying them, people taste reviewing them, people having them on podcasts, like having them just in the background, stuff like that. They were literally everywhere. Takis was kind of like a small YouTuber who had their first big break and went on every podcast imaginable. And after their victory lap, because of their amazingly performing ads, Takis released numerous types of flavors, as previously mentioned, blue ones. They even tried different shapes, stuff like that, different flavors to the original. But if you lurk the internet the same amount today, you'll see less and less of Takis. Really, the only type of people that still use Takis in YouTube are mukbangers, or the proper way to pronounce them, mukbang. I am not going to pronounce it for the rest of the video as mukbang, because I cannot be bothered, and mukbang is a lot easier to say, so screw you guys who pronounce it properly. One of the main mukbangers who use Takis is big man himself, Nikocado Avocado. You've probably seen him recently in the Oompaville series where he hanged out with Nikocado Avocado, and even in that little series of videos that they did, Nikocado is constantly eating Takis. You go to the first video they did where Oompaville does a interview on Nikocado, he's eating Takis. They do a mukbang together, he's eating Takis. And if you search up Takis on the internet, you scroll and you go to images, if you scroll down for a bit, you'll see a Nikocado thumbnail. Because, as previously mentioned, they are perfect for YouTube thumbnails. They have an incredibly bright color. You can saturate them even more. And it will get you instant views. It's kind of like putting Mr. Beast in the thumbnail, but not really having a name, just having an incredibly bright color to attract all the moths that are on YouTube. Now, after everyone tried Takis, they kind of realized I shouldn't be ingesting this in my body. When you look at the Takis packaging, all the little nutrition facts at the bottom corner are all in red. And you probably shouldn't be putting something that's brightly red into your body, considering that in nature, when something is neon colored or super bright, it usually means it's poisonous. Like, here is a picture of a Pringle, a single Pringle. Now, it just looks like a potato chip, even though Pringles aren't technically potatoes, but that's another story. Here is Takis. Now, look at the difference between these two. Which one would you rather put in your body and feel safe about putting in your body? Personally, I have value for my life, so I would rather put the prangle in my body, and so would majority of the population, apart from Nikocado Avocado, of course. And that's partly the reason why you don't hear about them anymore, because after the initial boom of the ads, they kind of died out. It's the same effect as multiverses. They paid a bunch of people to advertise it, it boomed for like 2 weeks, maybe even less, and then it's dead now. If you look at multiverses, the servers for active players literally say -5. And if you look at the active buyers for Takis, it literally just comes up with a skull emoji, because if you're consuming these on a regular basis, you're going to an early grave anyway. Now, it's important to note that Takis aren't exactly a new chip either. They haven't just like popped out of nowhere after having these ads. Because you go back to their YouTube channel, you can see that a Takis ad for a Takis zombie flavor goes back to 8 years ago. So it's obvious that they have been successful for a while, at least in America. But with these ads with popular YouTubers and influencers like Ninja and Charlie D'Amelio, it skyrocketed them to an international scale. For example, if without these ads, I probably would have never even known about Takis and never had tried them. By the way, if you haven't tried Takis, don't. Please, if you have any self-respect, don't try them. They will poison your body. They will the bacteria in them and the amount of bad things in them, they will swim your way through your bloodstream, and your anatomy will literally become a Taki. You know that episode from Rick and Morty where they go to that corn planet and the electrons around the atom are corn? That's what will happen to you if you consume Takis on a daily basis. Nikocado Avocado is around 2 bags away of Takis from literally becoming a Taki. Like, look at this thumbnail for a Nikocado Avocado mukbang about Takis. Look at this man. He is moments away from becoming a Taki. And Nikocado, please stop. Anyone that eats Takis, you're free to eat whatever you want to eat. But if you have any self-respect and want to live more than 30 years, don't. That's all. I'm gonna stop giving my trash opinions as most of you seem to think from the last video. But anyway, see you next week.